Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. We're in Hoylake on the Wirral today. Just having a look around, see what we can find. Hopefully, but it's getting a bit chilly now in Hoylake. We're on the seafront of Hoylake. Just having a little walk around. We'll walk to the end and then we'll close this video. Anyway, pleased to meet you anyway, and thanks for joining me. There's the local lifeboat station on Hoylake Promenade. It won't be long before Hoylake Promenade is like Parkgate. It's getting there now. If you take a look there, it's just grass. Well, you know, that's a disgrace. I used to come down here when I was a kid and play on there, make sandcastles, but as you can see, it's the next Parkgate, which is terrible. But as you can see, it's just terrible. You know what I mean? Park gate in the making. It's a bit windy today, it's getting a bit chilly as well, so we'll try not to stay out too long. But as I say, we're down on Hoylake Promenade, the next park gate.
Good boy.
The old lifeboat station, which is now bed and breakfast, believe it or not. doesn't seem like many people out today. But let's see what we can find anyway. This is some of the wading beds that are on this new park gate on the Wirral, which is Hoylake Beach now, yeah. Your tide tables there, in case you want to walk and there's tide coming in, you know where it is, yeah. Right. This is shocking, this. It's like, it is just like Parkgate marshland. How I used to come down here when I was a kid and play, but not anymore. Nature's took over, as we know. Now we're going to take a little walk down here because this is a bit of local history. In 1690, a certain King of England, King Billy, better known as King William of Orange, did sail from the bottom of here to invade Ireland in 1690. So we're going to have a little walk down here, right? And I'll show you the exact spot where he sailed from his tall ships with 10,000 men from this beach, which is Hoylake Beach on the Wirral, in between Mel's Beach and West Kirby Beach. It's private residence now, so we can't get onto, because we'll be invading people's gardens. But the ball-shaped things there on the sea wall are there today, from where he used to tie. Well, he tied his tall ships in 1690 to invade Ireland. Right. Right. This is the exact spot where King Billy had his boat thingy, and that garden there, it's a steel fence up again now, but that's the exact spot where King Billy in 1690 invaded Ireland from. Hoylake Beach is actually on the Irish Sea, but let's say take a walk up here now and see what we can find. It's terrible up here though. It's just like being in Parkgate again, but Hoylake in fact. We'll take a walk up as far as St Migrants Hotel, which is better known as King's Gap Court Hotel, and then up to Hoylake Station where we'll end the video. Also a famous football manager, in fact the very first manager to win a silverware for Manchester City Football Club did live just down the road here. We won't go exactly to the house, but I say the manager in question is a certain good manager. He played for Everton and he managed Man City and won the very first silverware with Manchester City Football Club. The fella in question is a fella called Joe Mercer. He was also the only manager never ever to lose a match. He was caretaker manager, managed 4 games with England football team, did offer his services as full-time manager, but as we all know, Sir Alf Ramsey got it. So Sir Alf Ramsey took a team on the Joe Mercer from Hoylake, did build to win the World Cup, but didn't get the credit for it. St Hildeberg's Church on the corner of Stanley Road and King's Gap, Hoylake. Right, and right opposite us there, behind them bushes there, is the Migrant Hotel, which was very first built. It's a hotel now full of migrants, but it was actually built as King Billy's courtrooms when he was King of England, believe it or not. That's why it's called the King's Gap. It was the King's Gap courtroom years ago, yeah. Get across the road in case we get run over. But now it's full of migrants. There it is. It's actually empty. Must have shipped them all out. But this road we walk down now is King's Gap. It was named after the King of England, as we talked before, King Billy, King William of Orange. You like me? Nearly to the top of King's Gap, Hoylake. So we'll be finishing very shortly this video, and I'd like to thank everyone that's joined me. Subscribe if you can, costs you nothing, but it does help the channel. And if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. It really helps me produce more footage. But before we finish the video, I'm going to take you to in front. It's the solicitors now, Jackson Lee's solicitors, by the roundabout in Hoylake. Now this building used to be a furniture shop, and for all you Beatles fans out there, yeah, it was actually owned by the man who was manager of the Beatles, Brian Epstein, or better known as Brian Samuel Epstein. Just up here a minute. Right, this building here was owned by Brian Epstein. It was a furniture shop before he was manager of the Beatles in the 50s and 60s. Right, we're going to leave it here now. Thanks for joining me. Doesn't cost, as I say, to subscribe to the channel, but it does help me produce footage like this. So if you like to subscribe so you know when the next video is coming out, please subscribe. And I'd like to thank everyone that's joined me today, and everyone who subscribes to the channel. Thanks once again, and ta-ra for now.